morning. So we have been up since 4:15 this morning. We have 9 total reservations to get for a client, and I asked him to help me out because there's 9 of them, and it's a special trip. So they are going during Halloween week, which is a little bit more difficult to get than some of your other weeks, and it's for a birthday. They want like all the things, and so I'm like, sorry, Cody's boss, if you ever watch these, he may be running a few minutes late this morning. Not too bad.
It's for Disney. He won't mind.
Yeah, he's thankfully like Disney obsessed too. His wife actually made this for us, so it actually works out that they have the same priorities as we do. But anyways, so I started out this morning. I'm so thankful that I woke up early, and I'm so thankful that I went and checked, because so they wanted Bippity Boppity Boutique and the Harmony Barbershop. So they have a 2-year-old that wants to get their first haircut, and then they're doing Bippity Boppity Boutique again as a birthday present. And so the issue I ran into was they already opened up, and I got on like 15 minutes early just to check. And thank goodness I did, because I was able to book. It wasn't the time that we want, but at least it's the day that we want, and it's earlier than some of these reservations are, so at least there was that made me feel a little bit better. It just stinks because, of course, like mornings is, the preferred one for this trip, but every other date on their trip has the mornings. So I'm trying to talk with the client about possibly, I was kind of thinking like there's not a Halloween party day on Wednesday, so maybe we could switch their days, but we'll see what they say. So right now, we are just kind of
waiting until 5. We got 4 minutes left. So,
which I guess now you're going to need this.
I'll try it again.
I'm going to need that. So again, if you have watched any of our other videos before, I am a Disney travel agent, and so this is actually something that I offer for my clients. I like to be able to try to book your reservations for you, so you're not having to wake up at whatever time it is your time. It's 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time that everything opens up. So if that's something that you want, please comment quote below, and I will get with you about getting you a free quote so we can get started planning your trip. Also, though, if you just want to use a travel agent, you can book it yourself too. You don't have to have someone else do it. I just like to offer it, again, because I don't want you to have to wake up this early if you don't have to. Mine, I couldn't, so I'm waiting.
Yeah, me either.
Because now I've already booked my first 2.
Oh, you got the barbershop too?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So
I got that at a good time.
So where are you going next?
I'm going to do the Cinderella Royal Table.
Okay.
As soon as it opens up. I get a little nervous when I do some of these sometimes, just because of the fact that sometimes they open up early, like within a minute. I don't know if you remember this. It was like one of my first clients I booked. I got on early, and they didn't open until 15 minutes late.
Yeah, I do remember that, but I also remember that time that we did this, and they had already been open for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's kind of a mixed bag,
I keep checking the Bippity Boppity Boutique, maybe
something will shake loose.
Yeah. Even though, now it's going to be everybody's opened up. I was kind of wanting to get all 9 reservations at the exact times we wanted. I'm very particular. But really, it's on every other day.
It's strange how it's like that. It's strange that only those 2 things were open early.
But the thing is, so this is a tip for you. If you're getting, a lot of people travel to Disney on Saturday or Sunday. Mm-hmm. The first park they usually do is Magic Kingdom. So it's either Sunday or Monday that people are doing Magic Kingdom. Those 2 days for Magic Kingdom are usually the 2 days that do sell out when it comes to things like this. So keep that in mind when you are booking your trips and you are trying to plan your days. I do not travel to Magic Kingdom. We usually do a different park first, and we
Yeah.
usually do Magic Kingdom on a Tuesday. Now, granted, during this time frame, though, I would not recommend that because not on a Tuesday, maybe on a Wednesday, because of the Halloween parties.
Yeah, Halloween parties are usually what, Tuesdays and Thursdays?
Yeah, but I mean, if you want shorter rides times, that may be a good option for you. All right, mine's open. Sorry, guys, we're going.
Here we go. Okay, next.
That's it, actually. I'm just double checking something. Ah. Sorry, I found a loophole I'm working on. So just to say it out loud, the Cinderella's Royal Table, the timing they wanted was not there for a party of 6, but it's there for a party of 4. So I'm booking it for the party of 4 and then going to book on the other account a party of 2. So that way they can all have it. So I'm going to delete the lunch.
Would that just mean that they can't sit at the same table?
Yes, but I'm going
You
to call
can
and
ask.
request them to be together. We've had to do that on our own vacation, so I just canceled that one. And now I need the login for the other one, which I have somewhere. Thankfully, this is why I get them all from my clients. But I'm gonna have to go and search. I feel terrible. I don't even remember her name off the top of my head. Oh, duh, it should be up here. Okay. The problem with this is I don't know what card they're going to want to use. I'm going to have to double check with the client first, actually. But I don't want it to sell out. You know what? I'm going to ask Amy for forgiveness later. If you need to go, I'm good. So as I was thinking about all this, I can't book the Cinderella's Royal Table at that time because they're gonna have the Bippity Boppity Boutique during that day. This is why it's a little bit stressful sometimes. So Cody had to leave. He had to go to work before traffic got too bad. So I am finishing this. Thankfully, we got everything else. So what they were looking for, we have Ohana breakfast on Halloween on October 31st. So we were able to grab that at the time that they wanted. We were also able to do the Hoop-Dee-Doo review that they wanted, the Hollywood and Fine, Disney's Woody's Roundup, So thankfully we have gotten everything. I'm actually gonna switch up this reservation. I'm just gonna book them at Be Our Guest Vacation restaurants and see what they say. They can always cancel. I want them to have a dinner reservation booked at their preferred time, and Cinderella's Royal Table is just not doing it today. So, and now it's wanting me to type in the password again. That's why you have everything handy. Granted, if you are doing this yourself, you probably know what your password is. So. All right. My client, it's funny, she mentioned that she was going to try to get up as well. I actually work better alone. Like, I know that sounds terrible, probably, but for me, I don't know if you guys could tell, but he was getting frustrated, and like, I work better by myself when I'm doing this. I usually have both kind of going, but I just really wanted to make sure I got everything. All right. It's not perfect. 9 reservations are secured, but they're not. There's 2 that are just a little bit off on times, so I'm a little disappointed in that. But I mean, I'm not that disappointed. I'm just double checking everything. There's one more that I want to make sure. I don't know, because I don't know if he got or not. So I'm just going to double check real quick. Let's see. Okay, this is why I double check. We did not actually confirm this one. But thankfully this one wasn't really a difficult one to grab. It was space 220. It was when it first opened, but not too much anymore. So that's nice. All right, that one is booked. So let me just, this one's done. This one's done. That one. Harmony Barbershop, the Bippity Boppity Boutique, and I ended up having to do the Be Our Guest instead of the Cinderella's Royal Table, so that's going to be a question mark. That's the one that I'm not sure. Again, we can just delete that one. We don't have to have that one. The Hoop-Dee-Doo we got. He was able to get that one, and he got the rodeo, and then on a breakfast. All right. Well, that is it. So again, if you are someone who's interested in getting someone to do all this for you, so you don't have to do it yourself, comment the word quote below. I would love to work with you. I would love to try to get everything done for you. And if you are doing this on your own, I hope this just kind of shows you that it can be a little stressful. And if you have any tips, maybe it's something that I'm missing, maybe like, so Bippity Boppity Boutique, I don't have kids old enough for that. So like personally, I don't try for that right now. And plus my oldest is a boy. And so I don't know. I know that you can do it for boys, but we would probably only take advantage of that on a cruise ship because he could be Captain Mickey. I don't know. We'll see. But when my daughter is old enough, I am 100% sure we will do Bippity Boppity Boutique at some point in her life. So probably when she turns 3, or 4 maybe. Who knows? But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. We actually leave for our own personal trip now in less than 2 weeks. And I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Thank you for tuning in today.